Hello traders! Welcome po for our today's live trading session. So again, this is Paul Mendoza, your trading analyst for today. So pasensya na po kung medyo natagalan po ng konti, no? Nagkaroon lang po ng technical difficulty. So again, before we start, let me know if you can hear me well. Please type 1 po sa ating live chat box. Po kung medyo Alright, thanks for commenting one. Ma'am Joanne Yap, as well as I am Abik. So, hello to you as well, Eman Kadiwa, as well as Joanne Yap, Tyron Sisho, and Lu Jin. So, salamat po sa pag-attend sa simula po ng ating live trading session for today. Alright, I think we can start now. So before we begin, as usual, let me read our disclaimer first. So any opinion, news, research, prices, analysis, or other information discussed in this webinar or linked to this presentation are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute investment advice. Okay? So again, I am not a financial advisor. At lahat po ng pag-uusapan natin dito is opinion ko lang po kung ano po yung nakikita ko na trading ideas na pwede po nating i-take for this coming week. But that doesn't mean na susundan nyo na po yung trading ideas ko, no? Sabi nga po dito, general market commentary lang siya. Okay? Good evening to you as well, Florence Jane Francisco. Alright, so again, kung hindi nyo pa po nagagawa, let me just again invite you to subscribe on our Telegram channel. So sa loob po ng Telegram channel, ganito po yung makikita po ninyo. So meron pong trading ideas. Nagbibigay po si Octa ng mga chart analysis na pwede po nating sundan. May market updates katulad po nito. At meron ding economic calendar na katulad rin po nito. And announcements. At meron din po mga trading quizzes to hone your trading knowledge. At kapag po nasa loob kayo ng Telegram channel ni Octa, so kayo po yung unang-unang makakabasa ng mga announcements. At kapag po merong mga bonus, katulad po nung nakaraan, nagpa-bonus po sila, 100% deposit bonus sa live account po ng mga Octa traders. So kayo rin po yung unang-unang makakabalita kapag po nakasubscribe kayo dito sa Telegram channel ni Octa. And take note, this is dedicated po para sa ating mga Filipino traders. Alright? And again, if this is your first time watching my webinar, again, my name is Paul Joseph Mendoza, or you can call me Paul. I am a Forex trader with 5 years of experience, or going 6 years for this year. I am a trading coach and analyst. My specialty is trend continuation, especially pullback and using Fibonacci retracement or something like that. And then I am also teaching traders on how to manage their finances or their capital and find their trading style. So sa channel po ni Octa, dito po nating pinag-usapan to, all about finding your trading style. So kung kayo po yung trader na medyo nalilito pa kung paano pa po mag-analyze or kung paano po maghanap ng important value or important structure level, so dito po natin yan pinag-usapan. Only in Octa's YouTube channel. Okay? And then I am also I also have an experience of handling my private investors account, fund, and I also have an experience din po na kung saan nakatulong po ako sa isang startup na trading desk, kung saan nagbigay po ako doon ng aking mga trading knowledge. Okay, so enough for me. And speaking of trading bonus, so you may use my trading you may use this trading code, which is PaulJM100. So take advantage of the promo code in 5 steps. So first step is to open the Octa trading app or visit our official website. Then go to your profile, find the promo code section in the menu, enter the promo code, and then press activate. Then make a deposit and enjoy your bonus. Okay, so ganun lang po siya kadali. Alright, so having said all of those things, I think we can start right now. So again, before we start on our analysis, daanan lang po natin yung economic calendar. So later, at around 9 p.m., so meron pong high impact news para sa euro. So year over year ng Harmonized Index of Consumer Prices, ang target is 3.2%. And then, Consumer Price Index year over year din sa still on euro, ang target naman po is 3.3%. Then, sa Consumer Price Index ni still in euro, ng month over month naman, ang target po is 0.2%. And then, for the USD, ADP employment change, ang forecast is 145. Okay, so yan po yung mga babantayan po natin mamayang 9 p.m. So, ang high impact news na kailangan po nating bantayan mamaya is sa euro and sa US dollar. Okay? Alright, so yun po yung high impact news natin. So, ito pong mga to. So, kanina pa po itong mga to, no? So, later, ito po yung dapat nating bantayan. Okay? So, let's start with our analysis. So, last week, ang pinalaki po natin or ang mga ina-analyze po natin is, of course, the 7 major pairs as well as DXY and Bitcoin. So, iisa-isain po natin ulit yung updates kung ano po yung nangyari based po dun sa analysis natin last week. Okay? And before we start, again, let me just reinforce this concept. So, marami pong nagtatanong kung paano daw ba maghanap ng trading opportunity. Okay? So, simulan po natin siya sa downtrend since downtrend po si DXY as of the moment. So, kapag downtrend, again, katulad po ng pinag-usapan natin last week, ang lagi po nating hahanapin is yung previous support na nalampasan ng price action. Okay? So, this previous support would turn into resistance. Then, once the price pull back into this level, dun po tayo pwedeng maghanap ng trading opportunity para po mag-short, mag-enter ng short trade. Pero, sabihin po natin na lumampas yung price dito sa ina-expect po natin na resistance zone, ang pwede po nating gamitin na tool is Fibonacci retracement. Then, kapag nasa loob na po siya ng either 50% Fibonacci level hanggang sa 78.6 Fibonacci level, then dito po sa loob nitong zone na to, dito po tayo maghahanap ngayon ng entry pattern. So, yung entry pattern, pwede po siyang candlestick entry pattern or price action pattern sa lower time frame. Then, kapag nandito na po tayo sa loob nitong Fibonacci zone, ang babantayan naman po natin is yung previous high. Hanggat hindi po lumalampas yung price action dito sa previous high, then that means intact pa rin po yung downtrend. Okay? And then, kung titingnan po natin si DXY as of the moment, last week, ang tinignan po natin dito is nasa loob po siya nung Fibonacci retracement. Okay? If you remember, ito po yung drawing natin. Okay, so, ang ina-expect po natin last week, since nasa 78.6 Fibonacci level na po itong price action ng DXY, ang ina-expect po natin is magkakaroon na siya ng continuation pababa. And as we can see, nire-retest niya pa rin po hanggang ngayon yung 78.6 Fibonacci level. But as you can see, hindi niya po malampasan, right? So last week, nandito po tayo sa big red candle na to. So So ito po yung data na meron tayo last week. So ang ina-expect po natin again is magkakaroon na po siya ng continuation pababa since nasa loob na po tayo ng Fibonacci zone. Right? Then if you play this one, as you can see, tinatry niya pa rin pong lampasan yung 78.6 Fibonacci level. But as we can see, this is still holding, or yung 78.6 Fibonacci level is patuloy niya pong pinapababa yung price. That means nagre-resist pa rin po yung supposed to be resistance natin. Okay? Then as we can see, nagkaroon po siya ng we can call this pin bar, or other traders may consider this as a hammer, or doji. Then as we can see, this is clearly a pin bar, an inverted pin bar or an inverted hammer. So kapag po nakakita tayo ng mga ganitong candlestick pattern, so ibig sabihin po niyan, malakas po yung selling pressure dito sa 78.6 Fibonacci zone. Then as we can see, nasundan po siya ng another, let's say doji. So this is a doji. Then as of the moment, nasa 78.6 Fibonacci level pa rin po yung price action. But as we can see, hindi niya pa rin po malampasan. At meron pong nabuo na a long wick at the top. Okay? So meron pong nabuong long wick sa ibabaw po nitong candlestick pattern na to. So this is what we can call another inverted hammer. Okay? So kapag po nakakita tayo ng long wick, that means weakness. So weakness po yan sa mga buyers, or weakness po ng mga bumibili. Okay? Tinatry po nilang itulak pataas yung price action, pero inohold po sila pababa ng 78.6 Fibonacci level. So kapag po ganito ay nakikita nating information, that means na pataas pa rin po yung chance na makakita po tayo ng movement to the downside. Okay? So since we are still on the 78.6 Fibonacci level, so ang ina-expect ko pa rin po dito is magkakaroon pa rin po siya ng movement to the downside. Okay? So after 5 candlestick, so nandito po tayo last week dito sa huge red candle. Then after 5 candlesticks, nire-retest niya pa rin po yung 78.6 Fibonacci level. Okay, so again, para po sa DXY, I am still bearish for this one, and I am still expecting movement to the downside. Alright? So yun po yung nakikita po natin para sa DXY. So tingnan naman po natin yung gold sa XAU-USD. So last time, ang expectation po natin dito is either umangat siya or i-break niya tong support level dito sa baba. So clearly, meron lang po tayong Darvas box, right? So sa pound dollar as well as sa dollar yen, ganito lang din po yung information na meron tayo. But if we are going to analyze this one as of the moment, so clearly, kung naalala niyo po last week, nagkaroon po tayo ng emphasis dito sa higher low. So let me just delete my drawings. So nagkaroon po tayo ng emphasis dito sa higher low. Right? Then, kung i-consider po natin yung channel, so meron po tayong channel dito. So pwede po natin siyang i-drawing as ganito. Okay? So aside from looking at this as a Darvas box pattern, so pwede rin po natin siyang tignan like this. Okay? So either, kung ang preference po ninyo is mag-trade ng Darvas box, or kung ang preference nyo naman po is mag-trade ng channel or ng triangle, this is a triangle pattern. So other traders may call this a flag. Right? So depende na po yun sa trader. Okay? But if you are going to ask me, what I prefer is to wait for the breakout of this resistance zone above here. Okay? So hanggat hindi po ako nakakakita ng breakout dito sa resistance zone, so iiwasan ko po muna si gold for this coming week on long-term perspective. Okay? Kung ang trading style nyo po is sa daily time frame po kayo nag-analyze, then sa let's say sa 4-hour time frame po kayo nag-take ng trade. So clearly, kung ang trading style nyo po is to trade the breakout of a channel, then we don't have any confirmation yet, or wala pa po tayong breakout. Okay? But if you are like me who prefer waiting for the breakout of this previous high, then clearly malayo pa po tayo. So that means kung inaabangan nyo po yung movement or yung next movement ng gold, so hinay-hinay lang po tayo sa pagtitrade nito. Okay? So wala pa po siyang big movement. So nasa consolidation phase pa lang po siya. Alright? But on our 1-hour time frame, so let's see. What do we have here? So sa ating pong 1-hour time frame, we have a short-term uptrend. Right? So as you can see, we have this 1, 2, 3 pattern. Then the pullback happened here. So if you use our Fibonacci retracement tool, so clearly, nag-support po siya dito sa 61.8 Fibonacci zone or Fibonacci level. Right? Then as we can see, dito po siya ngayon nagkaroon ng continuation. So ito po yung sinasabi ko dun sa DXY. Right? As we can see, after reaching this Fibonacci level, clearly we can see na nagkaroon po siya ng continuation to the upside. So kung gusto nyo pong i-day trade si gold, so ang pwede po nating hintayin dito is either ma-breakout niya tong trend line, or we can wait for the breakout of this previous high right here, this previous resistance above. Then if you are a breakout trader, then you can clearly take a breakout trade from this resistance zone. Kapag nagkaroon ng breakout, so pwede po nating i-take yung breakout, or if you prefer trading pullback, then you can wait for a pullback for a possible continuation to the upside. Alright? So again, this is on the 1-hour time frame analysis para po sa XAU USD. Alright? So that's what we have for the XAU USD. Then, para naman po sa Bitcoin, so last time, ang analysis po natin dito is magre-react po siya dito sa support level, but only a short bounce. Right? If you remember, ang initial analysis po natin dito is magkakaroon siya ng continuation pababa dito sa either sa 50% Fibonacci level, or pwede siyang umabot hanggang sa 61.8 Fibonacci level. Right? Hello, Killer B. So thank you for your wonderful question. So if you want to start learning how to trade, so you can watch our previous webinars here on this channel. Okay? So going back sa Bitcoin. So again, ang ina-expect po natin last time is magkakaroon siya ng small bounce dito sa support, which is nangyari naman po, no? So nagkaroon siya nitong small bounce as expected. But again, ang analysis po natin last time is pwedeng mag-hold itong resistance zone. Since meron na po tayong breakout dito sa previous support level, so that's why ang expectation po natin dito is magkakaroon na siya ng complete reversal. Okay? So if you remember, kapag po nagkaroon ng breakout sa previous low, pwedeng start na po yun ng reversal. Okay? And since we are expecting a reversal movement para po sa gold, ang pwede niya pong maging resistance level is first this previous high right here. And if you use our Fibonacci tool, then this previous level is lining up with our 61.8 and 50% Fibonacci level. Okay? Then as we can see, dun po siya nagkaroon ng retest. So if we are going to look at this red candle, so natamaan niya po yung 50% Fibonacci level. Then as we can see, after reaching this Fibonacci level, doon po siya nag-start magkaroon ng movement to the downside. Alright. Then as we can see, kung ito na po yung resistance zone, or kung ito na po talaga yung start ng reversal, then we can expect for a possible maybe another retest around this resistance zone for a possible continuation to the downside. So hanggat hindi niya po nalalampasan itong support, itong green support na to, so pwede po tayo mag-expect ng sideways. Okay? So pwede po siyang magkaroon ng movement like this. Pero once na nalampasan niya na po itong green support or itong support zone, then we can expect na magkakaroon na po siya ng continuation hanggang dito sa 61.8 Fibonacci level. Okay? So this is the power of using Fibonacci retracement. So makikita po natin yung mga different support zones. Alright? So this is what we can see sa atin pong daily time frame ng Bitcoin. So kung day trader po kayo at gusto nyong mag-day trade dito sa Bitcoin, so clearly we have an uptrend sa atin pong 1 hour time frame. But then again, na abutan niya na po or na rating niya na po yung resistance zone. As we can see, nagkaroon po siya ng triple top. Right? So we have this first top, and then second top, and then third top. Then nagkaroon ng breakout dito sa neckline. Then as we can see, nagkakaroon na po siya ng lower highs and lows. Right? So if you want to day trade Bitcoin, so I suggest to look for a possible opportunity to take a short trade. Okay? So what we can expect for the 1 hour time frame dito po sa Bitcoin. So again, we can use Fibonacci retracement and we can wait for a retest para po dito sa ating resistance zone. So this resistance zone is lining up with our previous support. Okay? So again, this previous support may turn into resistance and it has a confluence sa atin pong 50% and 61.8 Fibonacci level. Alright, so that's what we can see sa atin pong 1 hour time frame ng Bitcoin. Alright. So yun po yung meron tayo sa day trading and long-term trading ng Bitcoin. Alright, so now let's move on sa atin pong 7 major pairs. So let's begin with the Aussie dollar. So last time for the Aussie dollar, nakita po natin na nasa support zone na po yung price. Last time, if you remember, ang expectation po natin since nasa support na siya, so pwede siyang magkaroon ng short bounce until it reach this resistance zone. Right? Then as we can see, after our analysis, if I'm not mistaken, nandito po tayo last time. Dito sa kandila na to. Then ang ina-expect po natin is from this candle, magkakaroon po siya ng movement to the upside until it reach this resistance zone. Right? And kung titignan po natin siya ngayon, so umangat naman po siya, but still hindi niya pa rin po nararating itong resistance. So umangat po siya ng coming from this red candle, umangat po siya ng 39 pips. Okay? Pag-angat po niya ng 39 pips, bumalik po siya ulit dito sa ilalim. So dito po sa ilalim, clearly, meron po tayong support. Okay? So meron po tayong minor support below. But again, our expectation is dapat marating ng price action, marating niya man lang itong resistance level na to. Then, from this resistance, dun po tayo pwedeng mag-expect ng another reaction from the candlesticks. Okay? Or from the price. So, clearly, we don't have any opportunity from this one yet if we are looking at the day trading time frame. So, still, ang analysis po natin is magkakaroon siya ng bounce to the upside At hanggang ngayon naman po is I think yung idea po natin last week is intact pa rin since nag-hold pa rin po tong minor support. Okay? So we are still on the same analysis as last week. The only difference is that the price is consolidating. But coming from our analysis last time, the price already moved 39 pips to the upside. Alright, so let's see kung ano pong gagawin ng price action dito ng Aussie dollar for this coming week. So that's for our day trading time frame. So for our 1 hour time frame, so as we can see, nagko-consolidate lang po siya. Nagko-consolidate lang po, and this is a big consolidation. Right? So this is a big consolidation move, or we can also call this as an accumulation. So nagkakaroon siya ng accumulation. So pwedeng from this minor support level. So as we can see, this is a support. Meron siyang retest dito, then nag-retest again. Then nag-retest ulit siya dito, and as you can see, this level was tested multiple times in the past, right? So having this kind of information, then we can expect na since nandito na po ulit yung price action, so we can expect na magkaroon siya ng another movement to the upside. So pwede po tayong kung comfortable po kayo na mag-trade ng consolidation, so pwede po kayong mag-take ng long trade kung magkaroon siya ng another retest dito sa support level. So clearly, as we can see, kanina lang po, so last few candles ago, nagkaroon po tayo nitong pin bar. And as we can see, coming from this pin bar, umangat siya ng 22 pips, right? So we can either wait for another retest from the support level, then we can take a long trade. But if you are not comfortable taking a trade on a consolidation phase, then we can avoid this pair for now. Alright? But that's what we can see for the Aussie dollar. Okay? Then for our next pair, we have Euro dollar. And for this one, ang idea po natin last week is also to have a movement to the upside until it reach this resistance zone, right? So we draw this support level, and this was based from our Fibonacci tool. Okay, and then as we can see, nag-hold pa rin po, katulad ng DXY, nag-hold pa rin po yung 78.6 Fibonacci level. So as long as the price is still above this support zone, then I am still bullish for the euro dollar. And then as we can see, nagkakaroon po siya ng pin bar candlestick pattern. Right? So the same idea from last week. So let's see kung magkaroon siya ng reaction. Since nandito po siya sa 78.6 Fibonacci level, and we have multiple times po na tinest niya yung 78.6 Fibonacci level. And every time na nire-retest po ng candle yung level na to, so as we can see, nagkakaroon siya ng rejection, right? So this is, for me, this is sign or a healthy candlestick pattern or healthy movement, a healthy sign na pwedeng magkaroon nitong reaction or movement to the upside. Alright, so let's see what the price will do here. Kung ano po yung mga susunod na gagawin ng price action since nandito po tayo sa support level. And for our 1 hour time frame, so we have a double bottom. So this is our first bottom right here. And then meron po tayong second bottom. And coming from the second bottom, nagkaroon po tayo ng doji. Okay? So this is a doji candlestick pattern. Then coming from that doji, umangat po yung price up to 27 pips. So if you want to take trade para po dito sa euro dollar. So a long trade might be a good opportunity. So either wait for the breakout from this resistance zone or wait for another retest from the support level down here. Okay? So clearly nagko-consolidate po yung price ng euro dollar sa 1 hour time frame. So either we take a long trade once the price broke this resistance level, or we take a long trade kapag nagkaroon po ng retest dito sa support. Alright, so that's what we can see para po sa euro dollar. Then for our next pair, for the pound dollar. So last week po is the price is just inside the box, right? So nasa loob, hanggang ngayon po nasa loob pa rin siya ng Darvas box, and we are waiting for the price to either break the top of the box or the bottom of the box. So clearly, we are still at the middle, right? So pwede pong, katulad po ng XAU-USD, pwede pong i-consider natin yung channel nitong pound dollar. So if you are more of a triangle pattern trader, so you can wait for the breakout po nitong trend line. Or you can also wait for the breakout or either a retest dito po sa lower channel. So either way, this is a good trading idea. But again, for me, I prefer waiting for the breakout of this top box or this previous resistance, or this previous high rather. Okay? Then kapag nagkaroon siya ng breakout sa taas po nitong Darvas box, then our next resistance zone is right above here. Kung ma-breakout naman niya po itong bottom of the box, our next support level is down here. So yun pa rin po yung trading idea na tinitignan natin sa pound dollar. And for our 1 hour time frame, so meron pa rin po tayong consolidation, or still like what we have from the Aussie and Euro dollar, consolidation, nagko-consolidate lang din yung price action sa 1 hour time frame. So we don't have any trading opportunity unless we want to consider this pattern, but for me this is not safe enough to trade. Okay, so I recommend to just stay away trading pound dollar for as of this moment. Okay, so we don't have any clear price action pattern, or wala po tayong clean price action pattern, I mean. Unlike this one before, this is what we want to see, right? So this is a clean 1, 2, 3 pattern. Then after this 1, 2, 3 pattern, nagkaroon siya ng pullback. Then the pullback ended with the 50% Fibonacci level. So this is what we want to see. Okay? But right now, we don't have it. Right? So wala po tayong clean structure. So that's why I recommend to just stay away from this pair on the 1 hour time frame. Okay? Since consolidation rin po siya sa daily time frame. Alright, so that's what we have for our pound dollar. So for our next pair, we have New Zealand dollar. And for this one, last time ang analysis po natin dito is nagkaroon siya ng breakout dito sa previous low. So this again, kapag po uptrend and nagkaroon siya ng breakout sa previous low, it could be the start of a new trend, or it could be the start of a reversal. Okay? At kung isu-zoom out po natin siya, clearly, ang prevailing trend po is downtrend. Right? So, we are trading with the long-term approach nitong New Zealand dollar. Then, last week, ang analysis po natin is magkakaroon siya ng movement to the upside until it reach this resistance zone or a possible reversal pattern. Right? For this completion ng 1, 2, 3 pattern. And then, as we can see, if I'm not mistaken, last week, we are just right here. Then what we expect is for the price to go up, right? Coming from this previous low, we are still expecting that the price could go up. And true enough, as we can see, as of the moment, coming from this candlestick pattern that we saw last week, the price goes up to 37.8 pips before creating this red candle. But still, I am still waiting for this one na makita kung aabot po siya dito sa resistance. And if we use our Fibonacci tool, so we can see that this resistance zone is confluence or lining up with the 50% Fibonacci level. Okay? So ito po yung ina-expect po natin sa New Zealand dollar. Still, I am expecting movement to the upside until marating niya tong resistance level. And then for our 1 hour time frame, so we have again consolidation phase lang din katulad ng other major pairs na tinignan po natin. But we have a possible trading opportunity here, unlike the pound dollar earlier. So this one, meron siyang resistance zone right here. Right? So meron po siyang resistance zone dito sa ibabaw. Since we are waiting for the price to reach this daily time frame resistance level, so pwede po tayong mag-take ng breakout trade kung malalampasan niya tong resistance dito sa 1 hour time frame, or we can also wait for a pullback. So we can either take a breakout trade or wait for a pullback. Alright, so this is what we can see for the New Zealand dollar. So for our next pair, we have dollar loonie or dollar Canada. And for our analysis last week, so ang nakita po natin last week is the possibility na magkaroon siya ng reaction dito sa resistance level. So last week, nandito po tayo sa candlestick na to. Okay? So nandito po tayo sa red, dito sa big red candlestick na to ng dollar Canada. Then, what we are expecting is for the price to go down, right? And then, if we are going to take a look at this one today, so true enough, the price did go down, right? So, as we can see, the price is now right here. So, the price is still below this resistance zone. So, that means, yung analysis po natin is nagpi-play out naman po. Okay? Or the price is moving. Gumagalaw po yung price na naka-align naman po doon sa ating analysis last week. Okay? So far, so good. Nangyayari naman po yung mga analysis natin last week. But as we can see, the price is still trying to go up. So we can expect na magkaroon siya ng another retest. Or pwedeng magkaroon lang siya ng retest around this level. Okay? So let's see what the price will do. But I am still bearish for the dollar Canada or the dollar loonie for the coming week. So I am still expecting that the price will go down. Alright. And for our 1 hour time frame, so let's see what we have here. So what we have here is clearly a downtrend. Okay? So as we can see, the price is now retesting this resistance zone. Okay? So we have this 1, 2, 3 pattern na nagkaroon siya ng retest. Then, nung nag-a-attempt na yung price na magkaroon ng continuation pababa, nagkaroon ulit ng retest. So clearly, nagkaroon ng double bottom, right? For our 1 hour time frame. So meron po tayong double bottom and meron din po tayong resistance, or this is our neckline. Okay? So, ang pwede po nating gawin kapag po ganito yung itsura ng price action, so nagko-consolidate lang po siya, right? Or we can also draw a Fibonacci or a Darvas box. Okay? So we can draw a Darvas box and we can either wait for the breakout of this support level down here. Then we can trade the breakout, or of course we can look for a possible short trade coming from this resistance zone. Okay, so the price is right now sitting on this resistance level, but we don't have any opportunity yet. So better wait kung magkakaroon po siya ng candlestick entry pattern, then we can take a short trade dito po sa resistance zone. But if you are uncomfortable trading retest like that because we have a double bottom below, then we can wait for the breakout. Alright, so that's what we have for the dollar Canada. For our next pair, we have dollar Swiss, and this one is also on a downtrend last week. And last week, we point out na meron po tayong this big red candle is meron po tayong engulfing candle, right? So as we can see, this huge red candle is clearly an engulfing candle, and coming from this candle last week, we are expecting that the price will go down, right? So as we can see, as of the moment, after 5 candlestick, the price is still below our resistance zone. So our original analysis is still intact. So we are still expecting that the price will go down. Okay? So we can either wait for another retest dito po sa resistance zone, because clearly nagkakaroon siya ng green candlestick, but the buyers can't sustain the momentum. As we can see, this green candlestick right here turn into a hammer, inverted hammer, right? And as we can see, it was followed by another green candlestick pattern. So let's see. I am still waiting for the price to go down, coming from this resistance zone right here. Alright, so intact pa rin naman po yung analysis natin last week. So that's for our long-term view. For our day trading time frame, so let's see what do we have here. So clearly we have a 1, 2, 3 pattern. And we are still yet to break this support level. So we need a breakout from this support for the continuation or for the completion of our 1, 2, 3 pattern. But while the price is trying to break this support, meron din po tayong lower high, right? So as we can see, itong coming from this high, then we have a lower high right here, and then we have another lower high, and then we have another lower high. So the price is still trying to break through this previous high. But as long as the price is below this level, then we can expect for the price to make a continuation to the downside. And the opportunity that we have sa dollar Swiss po for our 1 hour time frame is to take a short trade. Okay? So we can either wait for another retest from this resistance level, or we can wait for a breakout from this previous low, or wait for a retest for a possible continuation to the downside. Okay? So, kung pagsasamahin po natin yung information na meron tayo sa 1 hour time frame at saka sa daily time frame, so both of them are on a downtrend, right? And both time frames, ang ina-expect po natin is bababa po yung price. So, this is a good opportunity for us to take a short trade sa atin pong day trading time frame, right? Because we are expecting that in long-term view, bababa yung price action, then that means a good opportunity is waiting for the 1 hour time frame. Okay? So parang inaano lang po natin siya, no? Parang liit lang po natin yung tingin natin. So dito po sa daily time frame, ito po yung macro analysis natin. And then dito naman po sa 1 hour time frame, ito naman po yung micro analysis natin. So kapag pinagsama po natin yung dalawang time frame, so makikita po natin yung opportunity to take a short trade. Okay, so I hope that's a clear explanation right there. So again, the opportunity that we have para po dito sa dollar Swiss is to take a short trade, either to wait for the breakout or wait for a retest dito po sa ating support level. Alright, so since we have a consistent lower highs, so let's see what the price will do. Alright, and then for our last major pair, so we have dollar yen. So for our dollar yen last time, zooming out the chart, we can see that we have a complete 1, 2, 3 pattern. Then the price, kung maalala po ninyo, nagkaroon din po tayo ng expectation na kapag umabot siya dito sa support level is magkakaroon po siya ng movement to the upside. And then true enough, after pulling back into this support, nagkaroon naman po siya talaga ng movement pataas. Right? But right now, the price is just consolidating. So katulad po ng pound dollar, we are just waiting for the price to either break the top of the box or the bottom of the box. But if we are going to take a look at our micro analysis, or kung i-zoom in po natin siya ng konti, so we can see na nasa loob na po siya ng resistance zone. Right? So again, our macro analysis or the long-term view for the dollar yen is still on a consolidation phase. But if we want to take an opportunity for a short-term view, then we can see that we have this opportunity to take a short trade because the price is inside our resistance zone. And while the price is inside the resistance, clearly we can see that the price is forming multiple entry candlestick patterns around this level. Okay? So kapag nagkaroon po ng another retest dito sa resistance zone, so pwede po nating i-take advantage yung opportunity na magkaroon po ng short entry. Okay? And if we zoom in po sa ating lower time frame, so clearly we are just on a consolidation and we have this triangle pattern. Right? So since we are expecting sa higher time frame, nag-expect po tayo na pwede siyang magkaroon ng konting movement to the downside since we are on a resistance zone. Then on our 1 hour time frame, we can take advantage doon po sa opportunity ng short trade kapag po nagkaroon ng breakout dito sa lower channel. Okay? So that's the opportunity that we can see para po sa dollar yen. And that's what we have for our 7 major pairs for today. Alright. So for our last pair, nakalimutan ko pong tignan last week yung dollar peso. So yung ibang traders po natin is lagi po nilang nire-request yung dollar peso. But for some reason, I forgot to check dollar peso last week. So sorry about that. But this time, let me check what's happening on the dollar peso. Okay. So, coming from our analysis or our previous analysis that I can still remember for the dollar peso, we are still around this level if I'm not mistaken. And around this level or right here. So, what we are expecting that time is for the price to reach this resistance. Right? And then, ang sabi po natin doon is kapag umabot po siya dito sa 56, 56.40 up to 56.50, dun po siya magkakaroon ng reaction. And then true enough, as we can see, umabot po siya hanggang, ang highest po nito is 56.56. Then after reaching that high, that resistance zone, ang price po ng dollar peso ngayon is just 56.30. So nag-resist na po yung resistance or yung price action is tumama na po siya dito sa resistance zone na ina-expect natin. Okay? So, what we can expect for dollar peso for the coming week. So let's try to look at the 4-hour time frame. So sa 4-hour time frame, so as you can see, we have this clear 1, 2, 3 pattern, right? And then we can see that the price is now pulling back. So if we use our Fibonacci tool, so we can expect that the price of this pair would go down up to 56.16. Okay? So ngayon po nasa 56.30 siya, and we can still expect na pwede pa po siyang bumaba up to 56.16 or around that level. But we can also see na meron po tayong a minor support. So may minor support po tayo sa 56.27 and 56.31. So let's see kung mag-hold po itong minor support. But if not, then I am still looking for the idea na bababa po siya up to 56.16 level. Alright, so that's what we have, or that's what we can see for the dollar peso. Alright, so that's what we have for our session for today. So before we end, any question, since it is already 9 p.m. So any question po before we end? So marami pong nagre-request ng gold, no? So try po nating balikan si gold. So for the XAU USD, again, what we can see here is either consider trading a channel or a Darvas box. Okay? So either if you want to trade the breakout of this channel, then we can take a breakout trade coming from this higher channel. Or if you are like me who prefer trading the breakout of the box, then I am waiting for a breakout from this previous high. Okay? Hello, Florence Jane. So, sa MT4 po kayo nagtitrade, then hindi nyo po makita yung tools. Tama po ba? Yung pagkakaintindi ko po sa tanong. So, for some reason, hindi nyo po makita yung tools sa MT4. So let me try opening my Octa account. Dito po sa MT4, yung tools po is nandito po siya. Okay? So yung sa inyo po ba is visible din po siya dito sa taas. So, dito nyo po makikita yung rectangle. Dito nyo rin po makikita yung trend line. Tsaka po yung horizontal line. At dito nyo rin po makikita yung Fibonacci. Dito po sa upper left hand. So let me know po kung nakikita nyo po dito sa part na to ng chart ninyo, yung mga tools. Kapag hindi nyo po nakikita yung mga tools po dito, so pwede po natin siyang i-insert. Then pwede po nating ilagay yung horizontal dito po sa lines. Pag Fibonacci, dito lang din po. Then kapag yung rectangle naman po dito sa shape. Okay, so in case na hindi po siya nakalagay dito, so dito lang po siya sa insert makikita. So, for the risk reward ratio naman po, sa trading view ko naman po siya ginagamit. Or sa trading view ko lang po siya nakikita. So, wala po tayong tool na katulad nito sa MT4. So, sa trading view po, ito pong tool na to is long position tool. Kapag po nag-buy tayo, okay? Kapag po nag-sell tayo, of course, short position naman po yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, ito po yung tool na ginagamit ko sa risk reward. Please let me know po kung tama po ba yung sinasabi ko, no? Yung tool na ginagamit ko para po makita ko yung risk to reward. So, ito po yung tool na yon. So, dito nyo po siya makikita. Nasa pang 5 row. Then, long and short position lang po. Okay, any question? Okay po, Ma'am Florence Jane. Salamat po sa pag-respond. You are very much welcome po. And again, thank you for watching my live trading session for today. So I guess that's it for our session for today. So kita-kita po tayo ulit next week. Again, this is Paul Mendoza, your trading speaker. Bye!